Welcome to today's Mindful Monday. My name is Jane, and today we will be enjoying a mindful seeing activity. Just as a reminder, mindfulness means maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment in an accepting way. It's a mental state achieved by focusing on the present and living in the now. What is mindful seeing? Mindful seeing is the practice of consciously noticing everything you can in your visual scope. You do this by focusing completely on one thing as much as you are able. It takes your mind from a place of thinking and doing to a place of noticing, to a place of seeing. It is taking in the beauty of this exact moment in time, with all that's present. It is focusing on the present and living in the now. You can enjoy mindful seeing by finding a relaxing area within your home, preferably one with a window view. If you don't have a view with a window, you can find an area of your home that you enjoy the most. Or you can also enjoy this activity sitting outside, whether that's on a park bench, on a lunch break outside your work building, or in your favorite little backyard nook. Wherever you find most relaxing, try and limit your distractions as much as possible. However, if you are unable to do so, release any feelings of frustration towards your distractions, so you can just relax. Let's start by focusing on the breath. Find a comfortable position, sitting up with your back straight. Settle in and close your eyes and continue to get comfortable. Just breathe normally and naturally here. Do not try to manipulate the breath in any way. Take time to observe the natural flow of air entering and leaving your lungs. Sit here for just a moment. Thank your body for what it does for you all day long, without even realizing that you're doing it. Breathe in and know that you're breathing in. And breathe out and know that you're breathing out. Take a few deep breaths while focusing fully on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Last breath, breathing in, breathing out. Now open your eyes, let them gently adjust to the light and your surroundings, and shift your attention to mindful seeing. Let's begin by looking at everything there is to see. Soak it all in, wherever you are. Try and look for things you haven't noticed before. Maybe it's the flowers at the end of your circle, or a tree that's extra big and shady. Maybe it's a swing that you forgot that you loved. Maybe it's a memory that you had at this particular place. Remember, try and look for things you haven't noticed before. While you begin to mindful see, try to avoid any labeling or categorizing what you see. For example, instead of thinking bird, tree, or stop sign, try and notice all the colors, shapes, patterns, or textures of the object. Try to see it differently. Remember to be present, focusing on colors, shapes, patterns, or textures of the object. As thoughts arise as they do, it's important to not judge these thoughts. Acknowledge them and then gently bring your attention back to this mindful seeing exercise. Pay attention to the movement of the grass in the wind, how each blade of grass moves in harmony with one another. Notice the leaves dancing in the sunlight or starting to change color, or how the cars float on top of the pavement. Maybe you're noticing a flickering light bulb or the perfectly placed clouds in the sky. Notice all the different shapes, colors, patterns, and textures that are present in your visual scope. Try to see the world outside from the perspective of someone who's unfamiliar with these sights. Maybe they're seeing them for the very first time. Soak them in. Enjoy them. Thank your body, thank your eyes, thank your mind for what it does for you each day. Enjoy this moment that you're giving yourself to see the world through different eyes. Be observant of what you see, but don't be critical. Be aware of what you're looking at, but don't become fixated. Remember to be present. As thoughts arise as they do, it's important to not judge them. Acknowledge them, and then gently bring them back to this mindful seeing exercise. Focusing on all the different shapes, colors, patterns, and textures that are present in your visual scope. Remember, you're trying to see the world outside from the perspective of someone who's unfamiliar with these sights. You're trying to see the world differently. Life can be busy. We often go from one place to the next without really seeing our surroundings. Sometimes we can drive from point A to point B without even remembering how we got there. Giving yourself this time to practice mindful seeing allows you to develop this gift, to really notice the world around you. Recognize this. Recognize that this practice is a gift that you are giving to yourself. As we practice being more mindful in our sight, we will begin to see the world differently. Perhaps it will open our minds and our hearts to a larger purpose. We may notice a child who is suffering, a partner who needs encouragement, a friend who needs a good laugh, a stranger who needs a smile, or a world that needs your light. As we practice this mindful activity, we will develop a skill that will enhance our lives and enrich our futures. Remember, you can come back to this place at any moment. All you need is to view the world differently. As this meditation practice comes to a close, congratulate yourself for taking this time for mindful seeing. May you know that this was an act of love. Thank you for sharing this Mindful Monday with me.